Happy Friday the 13th, caffeines, and welcome. This morning I was trying to do a live stream for you, and YouTube said, no, not letting you do that. And I was a little bit worried that that might happen because the game used scenes from Friday the 13th, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I thought maybe it'd be okay because it is a FMV, full motion video game. There's lots of overlays. So I thought, well, maybe I could get away with it. But I think I was about 8 minutes in and it said, warning, you can't be doing this. So I'm like, okay, pivot, let's take it down and I'll do a video about it instead. So here we are. So let me give you a bit of a backstory. I think it was 2, maybe 3 years ago, at least 2 years ago. I was working at Niagara Falls Comic Con and staying with my buddy Chris. We had a hotel room there. And usually after a long day at the conventions, we like to go back to the hotel room, get some pizza, and play some games. Now, I have this amazing Raspberry Pi. It's called RetroPie. It's made by Rob Alvey, and it's amazing. It's got every retro classic system you can imagine on it. All the games just work, and it's just amazing. And we were playing a lot of the classics. Galaga's one of our favorite games, so, trying to beat each other in that. Then we were playing Dig Dug and Pac-Man, all the classics, right? And then we started going through, there's like, I don't know how many games on this thing, but a lot and a lot of systems. And we came across a Friday the 13th game on Daphne. I had never heard of Daphne before. So I checked it out, and I understand that it's a homebrew system, basically, or I think that's what it is. I know that the games that are all on there are homebrew games. So anyway, this Friday the 13th, it was an FMV game when we started getting into it, was on there. And I was like, well, let's check this out. So we loaded up, and you can see the screen right now. The screen looks cool, right? Right at the gate, I'm like, that clipped image to the back of the Friday the 13th box, that looks really familiar. And I knew my friend Matt Therien had these mashups, these villain and final girl mashups. And I take a picture and I sent it to him, and he's like, yeah, that's absolutely my art. And I'm like, holy cow, okay. Well, do you know who these people are? And he's like, no idea. I guess they just saw my art and thought, let's use it in our game. Now, to be fair, they're not selling this game. There's no profit being made on this game. It's a homebrew game. Someone made it as a love project. And Matt saw it that way too. He wasn't really upset about it. He thought it was kind of cool, actually. And so that's that, basically. So here's the game. And anyway, it got taken down because there's scenes from the movie. Basically, as you can see at the bottom, there's 4 different games, Friday the 13th, part 1, 2, 3, and 4, all with the different final girls. And you're basically playing through the final scenes of each movie. And it's kind of cool, but it's a reaction game. It's on stream, I was kind of saying, it's kind of like DDR or some rhythm game. So, a Guitar Hero kind of a thing, only you're doing it on your controller and you're following the prompts and you have to do what you need to do. So I'm gonna go through some screenshots. I'm hoping this is gonna be okay, since we're not playing video. I'm gonna show you some screenshots from the game. I really hope that you get the gist of it. And if you have the chance to play this game, definitely play it because it's pretty cool. So let's get into some of the game, and I'll explain it as we go along. This is just I've added it to my favorites on my RetroPie. And it even says over on the right, it says that it's a homebrew game. It doesn't say when it was published. It just is developed by Homebrew. And one of the neat things that it does say over here is that please note that these fan-made Laserdisc games often require 2 actions at the same time, which it does. And that was fine. I wouldn't say it's easy. Like when you play difficult, it was pretty hard. But there was definitely some sync issues with the audio. But that was fine. It didn't really take away. I thought it was super cool, just as it was. So basically, like I said, it's scenes from the game. It's scenes from each movie. And it kind of sets you up. It says it's on free play. It's just, I guess, a kind of nod to arcade games. And when you press start, it gets into the actual game itself. The controls are really simple. I used my 8BitDo controller for it, which I use for most of my arcade games. I do have an arcade stick as well, and I think the arcade stick would have worked better, and I'll show you why in a second here. But it's basically you move in a direction with the D-pad, analog stick, or joystick, and there's one action button where but the action comes up on screen, you just hit the action button. So it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, here you go. So special move. So this, you know, basically when you get into the higher levels, I started on easy just to give it a run through. But when you play, I did play it on extreme, and it was like mash the button, run, and you had to really go crazy. And then the special moves were a lot harder than playing on easy. I haven't finished this game, so I'm probably going to play through it and just play through it on easy, because there is a special bonus level that I haven't unlocked. So I really want to see what that is. So right at the gate, when you start the game, you're greeted with this title screen with Matthew's art behind it and the final girl and the movie. So these are the action moves. So right now, you know, it's pointing left. So on your D-pad or your joystick or your analog stick, you make sure you're going left. Pretty straightforward. And then when the hand comes up, that's your action move. So that's when you press A or B or whatever controller you're using. Again, pretty straightforward. On easy mode, they're pretty generous with the amount of time. It's about a second and a half to respond. When you start playing on the higher levels, it really gets a little more extreme and very difficult. If you press the opposite way, or you don't press the button or the direction in time, you get a "you died." So here are the difficulties. It's easy, medium, hard, and extreme. And extreme is very freaking extreme. It was, I'm gonna try it again, but I think I need to actually use an actual joystick, an arcade stick, because using the analog stick and trying to go back and forth really fast, it was impossible. I died every time just trying it. Here's the title screen for part 2. Again, Matthew's art behind it. Here is a more difficult move. This one actually was easy. This is just hold to the left until the heart meter fills up. So that entire heart goes from left to right and fills up, and then you let go. This one was hard. You had to, as fast as you can, go back and forth with the joystick and fill up the heart meter. I could not go fast enough on the D-pad or the analog stick. Like I said, I think I need a joystick for this. Part 3, Christine, and again, Matthew's art behind it. Cool, thank you. Would have been nice if they gave him some props. Now, maybe, I shouldn't say that. I will play through the whole thing. Maybe at the end they do. Maybe they will give him some acknowledgement that it's his art. I'm from Newfoundland. See the H? The H came out there. Trish from part 4. Again, Matthew's art behind it. It looks great. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun game. I mean, I had more fun with this than the NES game. No doubt about that. So there you kind of have it. It's a really cool FMV game. Do a search for it. Maybe just search online, Google it. FMV Friday the 13th Homebrew. I'm sure you can find it. It's a great game to play today. It's probably something you've never played before. So why not check it out on Friday the 13th? Thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you liked this video, and happy Friday the 13th.